Good morning and welcome to the jungle. Today I'm in Ubud, Bali in Indonesia. And first stop is some food, of course, because I'm starving and I'm conveniently located outside of a wonderful restaurant. Okay, so this restaurant is actually fully plant-based. So today I'm going to become one with nature and try some vegan food. The menu has definitely got some interesting prospect. Smoky vegan burger comes with homemade pickles, tomato, caramelized onion, lettuce and a secret sauce, and it's served with potato wedges. Yes, I must get this. Pair it with a green waffle, which is a gluten-free spinach waffle with coconut feta. Sounds odd. Is there anything else you'd recommend? Yeah, that's true. A beverage is needed. Pumpkin milk. Okay, I'll try a Sun Warrior protein shake. First up, we have a Sun Warrior protein shake. That is the densest thing of all time. Tastes absolutely phenomenal though. Berries and banana, a wonderful way to start the day. Now I'm even more hungry than when I first walked in. I'm so excited to get my chompers on this burger. And I actually wonder if it's going to be the same as a triple beef patty. Slightly off topic, but the bulk is going extremely well. Very, very happy. I've never been more excited for some fake meat in my entire life. I'm absolutely starving. I could slam another 10 of those. I want my burger. I want my burger. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Oh, thank you very much. These portion sizes are actually quite large. Yes. First up we have the imposter, the fake plant-based burger. And second of all, we've got some green spinach waffles. But we have to sanitize because I refuse to get Bali belly. It will not happen. And now the feast begins. I have to try one of these potato wedges in this secret sauce. Look at that. Wedges, I would say, are pretty decent, but the sauce is next level. Right, let's try this. First of all, we've got a humble tomato. And now we have my first ever vegan burger. Would it be a life-altering event? Let's find out. Entire patty slipped out of the bun. Oh my goodness gracious me, what a mess. What a shambolic start. Wow. The texture is definitely not what I was expecting. That's actually quite nice. So I can definitely tell that the patty isn't beef, but I don't think I'll be able to tell that it's plant-based. Let's get some of that secret sauce. Yeah, I've had worse meat burgers. I cannot stand it when a burger falls apart. 6 out of 10, which is surprising, but it's definitely getting a minus point for being so horrendously constructed. Anything that delays my eating severely annoys me because I didn't even get to include my caramelized onions. Oh, which are amazing. These wedges definitely taste like they've been cooked with some health in mind. All right, second meal. Let's give these waffles a taste test. It definitely looks like a normal waffle, just obviously a slight colour change, but it's just a bit crunchy. I think I incorrectly assumed that it was going to be like a normal waffle, but as its own entity, it's actually very nice. But the actual rabbit food is not getting touched whatsoever, but this is getting demolished. I think I could have done with a litre bottle of this special secret sauce. The next move of the day is to get into the heart of the jungle and see some creatures. Hello, brother. Caleb, to the monkey forest? Let's go. The method of transport in Bali is actually top tier. This ride costs about 20 pence at most. Look at this. Tropical environment. Look at that. Oh. Posted up. Oh my days. I hate these wretched creatures. Oh my goodness gracious me. That looks absolutely ghastly. Oh, if I get bitten by one of these fellas today, I swear I will have a monkey fry up later on. Forget the monkeys, let's just have a gander at the fish. Look at that. Can we just stay here all day and not get rabies? One entry to the monkey forest gonna set me back 100,000, which is about £4. We are in the heart of the jungle with the monkeys. I'm extremely on edge. Look at them. They just look like they want to ruin my day. Take a look at this. Durgama Cave. Let's get inside. The journey of the soul continues toward a cave known as Durgama. Let's go. Let's find my soul. We've got a lovely statue outside as well, with a strong emphasis on a certain body part. I wonder what her name is. I guarantee something is going to happen today that I'm not going to be a fan of. Okay, I'm entering into the darkness. I'm absolutely terrified. There's nothing actually in here, mate. It's not even a cave, it's a tunnel. Unless I'm being foolish. I see monkeys. A lot of monkeys. There's one that's clearly bulking on some snacks. Excess body fat on my good sir right there. That one's not too bad. I feel like that could fit in a microwave. But I have to say, after that plant-based breakfast, I'm rather satiated. That was some decently filling munch. So there's a few suspects up ahead, looking devious, rubbing the floor, doing some serious damage. I've just stumbled into some sort of structure, which looks rather impressive, would you say? I feel like I'm in a samurai film. It's definitely got an interesting shape on them. What is that? Look at that feather's belly right there. That is peak bulk if I've ever seen it. That is true freedom. Oh my fucking days. That scared the shit out of me. I've been touched. That was terrifying. It's gonna get me. Oh my. It's gonna get me. Oh, it's gonna get me. Oh mate, this guy's devious. A lot of them are definitely fans of rocks. I got touched, I got assaulted by a warm fluffy hand. That was outrageous and I was not expecting it. Look at that. A happy couple with a small child. Yes mate, get that action. I can't make the decision whether they're extremely cute or the creepiest things I've ever seen. It's good to know they can bathe because I bet the stench of them is comical. But what a nice place. What a scenic area. Wonderful aesthetic. What's crazy as well is I'm still yet to see any monkey feces. Considering how many there are and how much they're eating, there's a big absence of muck. Look at these fellas. They're eating well, but there is no shit to be seen. Casual cannibal. Look at that. Drowned rat. That's hilarious. Okay, I've come to the conclusions that the monkeys are actually pretty jokes. I think they're quite cute and they definitely creep me out less than when I first walked in. But some of them are still pretty horrific looking. And fat. They're so fat. But it's absolutely baking in Bali today. And I wouldn't mind getting in that pond in all honesty. So I think it's time to move on and seek some cool beverage. Bit of a bumpy ride, but wow, that is beautiful. We have arrived at the next eatery. Yes, please. Teriyaki. First thing has arrived is some wonderful fresh pineapple juice. Woohoo! And look where we are, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, the scenes are absolutely scenic. Let's get a little taste test on this. Look at that. Refreshing. That's actually really nice. In my hands, I have my two favorite items ever. Number one, a menu, and number two, a refreshing beverage. Let's get a chomp on this pineapple as well. Right now, I think it's time for some protein. I'm in dire need of some amino acids. Right, let's give this an inspection. The lunch options are looking very soy boy-like, if I do say so myself. Here we go, an Angus ribeye. That sounds more like it. Is it a lot?
Like a big plate.
Yeah. Enough?
For many, yeah.
Maybe?
You do like a very big, because it's a big food. This
Okay.
one enough for one person.
Okay, I'll try that then. The combination of the Indonesian dishes. I will try it.
Try this one food.
Okay, the food has arrived. But first, obviously, we must stay sanitized. I'm gonna go in with the chicken satay, and this is resting in a peanut sauce. Look at that. Tender chicken, succulent sauce, exactly what you want. I believe this is prawn. It looks very red, very spicy. It looks like it's gonna hurt me, but it is what it is. Very flavoursome. I'm gonna try the beef rangdang. Oh, look at that. It's quite nice. The beef is quite tender, but oh my, it is spicy. Yeah, those are some elite flavours, but my goodness, they're hot. Whew. I seriously regret not asking for a beverage. I'm dying. I need some water. Please, help me. Nobody's making eye contact with me. I'm a damsel in distress. These are some sort of beans or nuts. They're like a sweet nut, coated in some sort of sugary stuff, which is absolutely wonderful. These are actually incredible. They're amazing. I could eat like a kilogram of those. I need the water. I'm dying. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank the Lord. Oh my. Those nuts and the beef were very, very nice. Next up is some coleslaw type stuff by the looks of it, which is completely fine with me. It's like a mouthful and that's it. Next up is this. I don't even know what this is. Beans of some sort. That looks atrocious. Not a fan of that one. I do not like beans, so obviously I didn't like that. This concoction, there is something in it. I have no idea what it is, but we'll find out. I believe it's some sort of fish. That is very nice. Wow, what an authentic, unique dining experience. But unfortunately, well, fortunately, the journey is not over because I think I just consumed about 3 grams of protein. So we're going to have to investigate the menu once again. Yes, a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not very Indonesian, but I might have to get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've gone with a barbecue chicken pizza. It is going to have a lot of calories, but it's literally the only thing on the menu that's over like 7 grams of protein. So I need something. And it's definitely not because the idea of a barbecue chicken pizza sounds fantastic to me. This has got to be up there though with like one of the most fantastic views I've ever had while stuffing my face. Or maybe not that. But later I definitely want to have a float in that pool. Yes.
Barbecue chicken pizza.
Thank you very much. Oh my goodness gracious me. This has probably also got 7 grams of protein on it as well, but here we are. There's no going back now. Oh, the crisp is phenomenal. The barbecue sauce is almost sweet. Unfortunately, there was no garlic mayo, but the sauce is succulent enough to warrant the absence. The animals in Bali are absolutely ridiculous. I've seen some of the things that don't even look airborne flying past my head. I've got a bit of flop on there, but it is what it is. My thoughts on Ubud so far is it's definitely more green than Canggu. More nature, but I wouldn't say more peace. It's still carnage on the roads. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. The barbecue sauce is definitely not what I was expecting, but that was a very nice pizza. The mammoth gunther has retreated to the water. I'm in the pool, and what a way to spend an evening. Just floating about with a full belly. Absolutely exquisite activities. This is what I imagine a pregnant lady feels like when she finally lies down. Definitely a nice way to spend your day. But now I think the plan is to retreat to my assigned bed, which is there, and work up an appetite. I'm going to complete some client work because a few of my guys are absolutely shredding off the kilo. So I just want to make some tweaks, some modifications to make sure that process gets even easier for them and the results keep coming. We are kitted out. Come on, look at that. Accentuates my figure, don't you think? Haha, mate, check this out. So, the reason why I'm in this fantastic attire is because I'm at a Hindu temple and you can't enter without wearing what is called I don't know what it's called, but basically you've got to get this clobber on if you want to go into the temple. Let's go. Bali is unlike the rest, I believe, of Indonesia. It's not a Muslim island, it is a Hindu island, which means they are most definitely avid pork eaters, which is fantastic news for me because I should be able to find some nice pig later on to eat. So here behind me is a pool of sorts, and I believe this is where people line up to get cleansed by the holy water. I personally won't be getting cleansed today, but wow, it's definitely a high level of detail in the making of these structures. So these things are called sarongs. That is what is around my waist. I bet that water is absolutely freezing. I've taken enough cold plunges in my time, enough ice baths, so I shall pass on this today. I think I'm getting close to the temple now, as you can see by all the magnificent architecture. A common theme in Bali as well is to put out rituals that connects human nature and God. But on all of these rituals, there's food, which is very tempting, and like incense. So everywhere just smells amazing. It's way better than the UK that just smells of the devil's lettuce. And there seems to be some murky cloud over there in the water, so I have no idea what that is. This is what I feel like doing right now, having a nice siesta. Look at all of that gold. And all around me is like gold detail. And then behind me we've got like all of your 5 a day, which is wonderful. Everybody seems to be in either white or gold. Those are the common colours for the Hindu people by the looks of things. Oh, we have unlocked a new Indonesian animal. I'm surprised this guy has not been put on the grill yet. That is a sight officially seen, but in all honesty, I don't feel like I'm a man of enough intellect to actually appreciate what's in front of me. But what I can appreciate is some nice pork belly. So let the hunt begin. And outside the temple, you're getting hustled by the Balinese. They want you to buy their household stock, but unless they're selling some fodder, which none of them are, I'm not interested. I'm generally lost in this maze of flipping knickknacks. I can't get out. Go to Cyan House?
Yes.
I thought it wasn't going to start then.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah. Okay, so I think the only correct thing to do is finish off a day with some pork. But I don't particularly want to dig it out of a street food vendor and contract about 80 different diseases. So I'm en route to a restaurant for some nice pork ribs. I have absolutely no idea where on God's green earth I am right now. So I'm hoping, I'm praying that this bike gets me to where I need to go, because I'm a hungry guy and I don't fancy a 24-hour challenge in a Balinese jungle on an empty stomach. That does not sound fun. That is a steep hill, brother. Alright, so we've had to depart the bike to make it up the steepest hill of all time. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, driver. Please don't leave me, driver. Yeah, imagine this guy drives off. Imagine he drives off. He's going. He's going. This is my end. The rabies dogs. There's my driver. I see his head. I see his head. Oh, luckily, I've been putting in the work on the Stairmaster and I can make it up the hill before my driver leaves me. The mode of transport has returned. This bike literally sounds like it's going to collapse. Hello, brother. Let the journey continue. And we have liftoff. Thank the Lord. Yes, we are back on the road. Let's go. Hallelujah. My driver has abandoned me. Once again, the hill is way too steep. So I've had to get off and do some more cardio. But the journey for some fresh food continues. This is what you call peace and tranquility. All I can hear are the thousands of poisonous insects surrounding me and how unfit I am. Hello, brother. Are you ready for round 3? I'm too fat, eh? I eat too much food. I'm too heavy and the bog is only just beginning. Gonna need a bloody pickup truck to get up those hills by the time it's over. We have arrived. Thank the Lord, we have arrived. Right, let's try and secure a spot at this restaurant. Look at this. This is the fattest dog I've ever seen. My goodness gracious me. This is like 2 Labradors in one dog. Wow, that is plump. Wow, thank you. What is down there?
That is Four Seasons.
Is that a hotel?
Yeah, it's a
Ah.
hotel. Star Hotel.
Yes, it looks nice. I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but that looks very, very nice. I can only imagine what this looks like in the daytime. If we didn't have to do about 7 different stops on my bloody Gojek driver, I probably would have been able to see that, but it is what it is. We're here for food, not views, although both at once is very nice. Hey, I've had a glance at the menu. The sides are diabolical as far as food is concerned. Yuki's ribs will be en route. And what a place, by the way. That is a massive restaurant. Okay, we have placed an order and I've already received some complimentary crisps, which always go a long way. This place is absolutely fantastic. A wonderful setting for the evening. Oh, woohoo! Marvelous. I am very excited to dine. In a restaurant like this, in the UK, I would have to sell a kidney to dine at. Whereas here, I guarantee you this will cost me no more than £20. That looks absolutely spectacular. Woohoo! Wow, that smells gorgeous as well. Let's get my chompers on this. I cannot wait. Wow, look at that. That smells incredible. I'm going in with the spoon. It's falling apart, it's falling apart. Oh, look at that, oh my. Wow, that, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely incredible. This is a good portion size as well, which is rare for the Balinese. I have a feeling this is about to get rather messy. I am losing my patience with these bones. Starting to think the best method is going to be pick it up and savage it. We'll say goodbye to the spoon. We will sanitize, and now we will cause destruction. Wow, look at that, oh my. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And we've even got the veg in there for some health. Look at that big juicy beast. Slid off the bone like a greasy fat child at the water park. It moved with zero friction. That is immaculate. Oh my God, this is literally heaven on earth. Look at that, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally lost for words. Right, there we go. All the bones have been successfully removed. Now it's time to indulge. Just get busy with it, you know? The sauce is like otherworldly. Look at that, look at that. Wow. I actually think I could eat plates and plates and plates of that until I just drop dead. That is hands down the best pork I've ever had. Magnificent is an understatement, I promise you. That is literally like 10 out of 10 in a bowl. That's a dangerous question. That is a dangerous question. I would definitely like to get something else. Could I have the dessert menu, please? They know, they know. There's a look in their eyes when they pop you the question. Do you want dessert? Of course I flipping want dessert. What is matcha? I've never had matcha.
Matcha is like this tea.
Okay. Matcha cheesecake.
Cheesecake, I recommend you the original one.
How about both?
Both?
Would like to try the matcha cheesecake, but if I want to try it, I have to have a control group. I need the original one.
Oh, you want to like make a comparison?
Just so I can compare. Only for that reason. Only for that reason. 2 cheesecake, straight to the belly, not to the delts, unfortunately. But we can afford to do that. We can most definitely afford to do that. The bulk is going extremely well, so let's get them. Lovely. I've never been more excited for cheesecake in my entire life. And remember, please reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok if you would like some online fitness coaching. Where's my cheesecake? Where is my cheesecake? Mate, how can it take long? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we have a Basque cheesecake and a matcha cheesecake. To eliminate the variables, I need another standard cheesecake. First bite will be the control. Very creamy, very easy to break off. Oh, that is lovely. Very cheesy. Look at that. Let us get a taste for the standard Basque cheesecake. Now we know what the baseline is. That is lush. The snot green cheesecake. Let's give it a go. It does not taste anywhere near as odd as it looks. There's not much difference in them whatsoever. Here we have Basque. Let's get a palate cleanse going. And indulge. The mucus cake doesn't have that different of a taste. That is a magical combination. I'm annoyed because I can't really identify the differentiator between the matcha cheesecake and the standard cheesecake because the difference is not that big at all. But at least we found out that ice cream and cheesecake make a wonderful couple. That is so good. That was well worth the traumatic Balinese Batmobile ride. And I think it was a spectacular end to a sensational day of munching in the jungle. Amazing.